Hello, everyone. Good morning, and welcome back to United21 Season 34 for the final time. The grand final, the day we've all been waiting for, is, well, right here ahead of us. Will it be the flawless streak of ESC finally broken, or will they just stomp Fish123 like, well, first of all, they have previously, and also they have every single one of their opponents? If you're not familiar with what ESC Gaming did this season, they defeated Orb Esports. They defeated who else did they beat? They beat Migo Short, and then in the playoffs they beat Basin Boys. They beat Fish123. They beat Masonic, and they didn't lose a single map. Not a single map lost throughout the entire season. Means that ESC Gaming, well, for good reason, they are the tournament favorites, and they might be the best team at this tier. Mirage picked by Fish, Nuke picked by ESC, and Ancient as our third map. If you do end up needing it, City Side starts for both maps for the team that does get the pick it, which here on map number 1 is, well, newsflash, ESC. And the Polish tank has looked completely unstoppable. Fish123 have already been defeated by ESC Gaming, and now they're looking to get revenge, and it's samey already. Popping ahead, the two maps played were Ancient and Mirage. Ancient 13-8 for ESC, Mirage 13-11, so if there is a map that it does seem like Fish123 have a chance at defeating the Titans of Season 34, then it's definitely Mirage. Samey with 4, and, well, not in this round. Samey is going to get himself the ace. While I'm blabbing on about stats and what happened with ESC and Fish previously, Samey just says, shut up. Gets the ace. Oh, he bought the op. Okay. We'll see. Every time I see someone get an ace, or even worse, get a knife kill on pistol, and then buy the op right after, that thing is absolutely cursed. Let me just see who's going to buy a deagle on the side of Fish123, and they're absolutely going to nail him. I 100% guarantee it to you. Yeah, well, there's two deagles, so one of them is 100% going to nail Samey right in the face. Oh, actually, wait, Samey sold it. And Samey died anyway, so there you go. I told you so. Good thing he didn't have the op. It's just rules of Counter-Strike. You can't buy the op second round against deagles and not get one deagle. It's simply impossible. And a quick cleanup. I mean, otherwise, apart from Samey getting absolutely domed and by me as well, a relatively clean round. Reiko getting a triple kill. But hey, I told you so. I mean, Samey, he cursed himself with the op. It doesn't matter if you sell it, just having it, you get absolutely nailed. Luckily for ESC, that didn't impact the buy in this round too much. 5 M4s, they are lacking a kit. Moonwalk, you have 2100. Buy a kit, for goodness sake. Samey has money as well. I'm not sure what they're doing with their economy here. I understand saving money is important, but having just one kit can help you out so much. I'll up and Samey on the two-man push. In through underpass. Actually do catch Yuho, but they had to trade out Samey. Second round in a row that Samey doesn't get anything. Just gets headshot at the beginning of the round, and, well, they do have the information on these players moving up short. It's all Impure, and he just gets rolled. Now it's by me tested. He passes with flying colors so far, 2 kills as an answer, but he did not expect Red Star. The Bulgarian has to pick the bomb up. Oh, Smuya caught off guard a little bit from, well, trustworthy information. We know that Smuya was a bit late to wake up, so might even be late to wake up on the server itself. 2 AKs getting saved over by ESC. Looking great so far for the Polish team. And as I said, they haven't lost a single map. I'm not sure if that has ever happened previously in any of the seasons. At least the ones I've been here for. I don't remember a single team having such a dominant run that they go fully undefeated for the entire season. I mean, the one season 32, Wildcard won it from the lower bracket. Season 31, it was ESC who won it, but also from the lower bracket. And when Kona won it, they also won it from the lower bracket in Season 30, so there's a chance here. There's been a trend for these lower bracket teams to come in here and defeat potentially the tournament favorites. But not in this round, I don't believe. Just pistols and 2 rifles. Smuya looking to catch someone, well, sleeping over towards Khan, and, well, Red Star already going down. 7 kick follows, and now things just start to fall apart for Fish123. Andu has a... Never mind, Andu doesn't have anything. And let's see Yuko. Well, with 7 HP, he gave it a shot. 2 kills for Sami, who's up to 7, and the 4-0 lead for ESC Gaming. And I know there's at least a couple Polish streamers that do restream this and watch ESC religiously, and man, this team does have a lot of fans, and they have earned them. Not only are they our national team, or as Coach Lai would say, racist, but they're absolutely phenomenal. I mean, ESC, they just kick ass this season. Could be what kickstarts maybe a journey throughout the upper tiers. Lay down into underpass. But this time Fish123 a bit of a different approach. Spreading out all across the map. It's ended to pick up the first frag. This is the first time we actually see Fish with that first frag, and it sticks for a while, and Smuya does get the trade. Very important kill. Smuya also sent into hiding. It's Reiko to swing out. Love the aggression and just the decision-making from ESC. Right behind the smoke, and Andu's gonna catch both. The Estonian putting in work. Yuko gonna end up the round, but it's Andu's triple kill to really hold things down for Fish in round number 5 and finally get their first on the board. Olymp already down towards underpass. And look at this timing for Sami. He has completely missed the player. That's going to cost him his life. Sami being very careless on B. That might even cost ESC the entire round. They've already lost the side itself. But Olymp is very quick on the flank through abs. This is not going to be expected. A player goes down on short. Reiko gets both. Smuya and 7kick hit the floor. Olymp's already on the flank. All he has to do is continue moving up, and that's another frag. Almost a second. Red Star is on 15 HP. Yuko has to do everything in this round. He does have an AK. He does have very sharp aim, some damage done with that nade, but not much, and it's only Red Star, 15 health. He has to insta-headshot all 3, and he can't. Some AKs on the floor here for Buy Me to pick up. A kit as well. But they will defuse it in the full 10 seconds. A 5-1 lead for ESC. They're back to their winning ways immediately. A 5-1 lead for the Polish team. And it's been a hard first few rounds for Fish. If anything, they did get the plant this round, so that's something positive. Could enable them to full buy. With some utility lacking, but, you know. You don't scoff when you get a full buy here up against ESC. And Sami, once again, looking to be aggressive, and what a flick from the Polish sniper. Smuya has to look and hold mid down in his own. 7kick made a lot of noise from underpass. There is a player there, and Olymp really paid for that aggression with his life. Smuya's still around, and, well, if he decided to be aggressive when Olymp was falling back, could have fully caught him out jumping across mid. Smuya is close here on bottom con. A smoke does get thrown. That is going to enable Smuya to cross, and they might even pull off the boost. 7kick is going to boost Smuya up. He does make a sound, but I don't think the side of ESC actually heard it. I think Smuya just got paranoid and dropped down. Sami with another. Up to 10 frags. Of course, the first player in the double digits. Reiko is following close, though, with 8, and it might even be him to do something here, but he falls quickly, and it's Sami with 3. looking for another in the smoke. He does finally get traded out, but it might be a bit too late for that. Red Star and Smuya, the last two alive, and it's just Smuya. Not a chance given to the international team of Fish123. That op is not going to get saved. They have so much money. Actually, they do save it. Sammy ran out of cash, but buying that op, it's kind of to be expected, especially when he keeps dying, or rather when he dies 2 rounds in a row. Fish123, 2 Galils, 2 AKs, make that 3 AKs, but like 5, 6 nades in total, 7. But they just threw 1 out. The window smoke, of course, pushing Sammy forward, and Sammy, I'm lost with him. He dropped into underpass and it looked like he was completely lost. Molly does get missed for top mid and Sammy is still around. You wouldn't expect an op to be down there. I mean, let's be honest. He swings back out. Oh, that could have even been a collab. Luckily, 7 does get him out, but and he just goes down through the smoke. That is unfortunate. Luckily for Fish123, I do still think that having that 1 player towards Con is such a factor. Actually, they just have to stay alive here towards the bomb site. Smuya, he's gonna have 2 players with their backs turned to him. It's a 3v3, but look at the HP for Fish123. They have to stay alive. So Smuya's flank is actually gonna do something, but Yuko is dead. And now it's just Smuya. He does get the first, and he might get caught off guard here from the door peak. Moonwalk with 3 in the round. Phenomenal job done by Moonwalk, not just towards the B bomb side, but from the A side itself, actually killing 1 player while they're pushing up short. Just messes up their tempo and doesn't allow them to just keep running you over and snowball the round. And a 7-1 lead. Well, last time we saw Mirage, it was hella close, 13-11. Now, Fish123 are barely just looking to get any rounds, and even that doesn't seem doable right now. Surprised that Fish123 haven't called a timeout yet. Yes, they are technically just a, mixed team, but I have seen them call timeouts in the past in situations like this. Hell, sometimes even 2 at a time. Right now, they're just looking to hit the A-bomb site. Again, this will be difficult, especially with 3 players being here. Reiko, this is a tough position to play from, but with that re-smoke coming in, that's at least a couple more seconds, and, well, if they start to push out, they're really gonna need a flash. Red Star and 7-kick. Behind the smoke, 7-kick trained in on this angle. As soon as that smoke fades, Reiko might lose his head, but Reiko drops down into Under Palace, decides to go towards Apex, and sees that smoke flying out of ramp, sees 2 nades. He's just gonna swing out and catch Smuya. Now the players from Palace could look to go forward. 1 gets spotted out, both of them get seen, and they're just gonna line up here for the Polish players. Although 2 kills do get traded back. Red Star picks up an M4, just 6 bullets left. He's gonna have to reload that thing, and never mind. Last player spotted out, it is Yuho, and switching over to the Deagle. Yuho is a dangerous Deagle player. Could he get this? No. Both AKs, or rather both players should save AKs unless Buy-Me. Actually, Buy-Me was looking for the op, unfortunately couldn't quite find it. An 8-1 lead for ESC. And with this, of course, being a little bit anticlimactic, considering this is the grand final, unfortunately, there is a good reason a lot of people expected this to happen. ESC are just having a dream season. Moonwalk. Great position. Well, he gets both. Sammy is now in a little bit of trouble. Luckily, this smoke is thrown in such a way that Sammy has an angle to fall back into, unless 7-kick nails him through the smoke, but Red Star gets traded by the nade, breaking open the smoke. And there's a round for Fish. In relatively convincing fashion, which is something they did need. 2 alive is not the best, but it's not the worst either. 2 at the half, you really need 3 to be competitive, and that 3rd could be right now. ESC don't have any money. Moonwalk, catching them off guard here with the M4, he gets both. Oh no, Yuko and 7-kick Smuya will stop it as well, the op. is gonna ring off a shot and completely miss. There's another player here with the MP9, but Baimi is doing so much. Andu left with 38 HP. Sorry, 36. And in the 2 versus 4, another round that completely fell apart for Fish out of nowhere. ESC. This was supposed to be a difficult round with a couple MP9s and a FAMAS. Just a single M4 and a single op. They played it to perfection. Smoya and Andu are going to join forces. It would also be good for Andu to, you know, Bogdan's Law that op away from Smoya. And they choose not to swap guns. Andu more comfortable on the AK. Smoya, of course, with the big green. Literally green because it's a containment breach. They're going to need to breach this B-bomb site. A very difficult setup to break up. Andu would have to hard clear Olymp into hell, but that smoke in the middle of the bomb site actually might even help them out quite a lot. Smoya taps it and never mind. He falls. Olymp with a double kill on the MP9, farming up money. Saves an AK. Double op also gets saved. And another AK in the hands of Reiko. A tragedy for Fish123. They really needed that round to keep them afloat. Would have probably given them 4.5. And for that top mid smoke, isn't going to reveal anyone. Reiko does spot out the head of a player that was boosted up, and already Andu is gone from the round. Smoya misses. And I mean, at this point, it's just difficult to deal with ESC at all. Smoya does get burnt out. Look at 7 kick. This could be some phenomenal timing. Yuho is here as well with the Deagle. Yuho does relatively often hit his shots with the Deag. But they would have to all mostly fall to 7 kick, who has the AK. The only one with an AK right now. Red Star goes down as well. And something needs to be done about this. They're not gonna do anything. 0 kills for Fish123 in the last round and a half. And it's tragedy that Baimi, who is bottom fragging for ESC, would be, without question, the top fragger for Fish. Both by kills and by damage. What a half from ESC. I mean, 10-2. You know, if you're Fish here, there's 2 options. You either do your best and hope that you can somehow pull off a miracle comeback. It's not even 9-3. I can't even, you know, superstition their way into a comeback. They need this pistol round. If you lose here, you lose the map. It's 1-0 lead for ESC on your own map pick, which is going to be horrendous for Fish. Luckily for Fish, they do set up 2 players over towards B. It's not like a 4A, 1B setup. But ESC are going to hit this full contact. The smoke does come out. It's going to be smoking off window. The flash is coming in as well. It's Yuho. Yuho has very good pistols, but we have to see it here in action. It's just not going to happen. Both him and Andu fall, and Smoya might follow soon. He does get 1, which does mean a lot for Fish. If he goes down without a frag, this round is essentially over. He needs more, and Smoya, he was given a plethora of chances there, but failed to capture any one of them. 7 kick gets spotted out towards Apps in this round. It's just catastrophic 7 kick. He does get a nice headshot onto Sammy, and the Red Star did do some damage there, both onto Baimi and Reiko. But 11-2 for ESC with the bomb being planted as well. Just means the Polish team is never going to run out of money. Seven King is looking to make an aggressive play through underpass, which at this point is just being held by Sammy. And not even fully held, he's holding the off angle. If anything, Seven Kick can hear any pins being pulled on grenades, I believe. You could get some early information. Again, Yuho on the Deagle. Yes, he is having a horrendous game, 4-12. By far. Well, by far. 1 kill away from Smuya, 2 from Seven Kick, and 3 from Andu and Red Star. The entirety of Fish123 is not playing good Counter-Strike. But hey, Seven Kick finally gets his 7th. Which is a bit sad to say, 14 rounds into the game. Yuko did get 1 on the Deagle. I always mention how good of a Deagle player he actually is. And Andu with the MP9 causing trouble. Reiko does shut him down, and this nade is going to be pretty good. Reiko turns back to short. He does go down to 7 kick, but the nade... It wasn't post-mortem, it was pre-mortem by a half second. Leaves Smuya in a 1 versus 2. The good thing for him is his scout. And from what I saw, it's an acid green, so it's green enough to be an op with how low both Olymp and Baimi are. 1 bullet each. Smuya wins the round, but 30 seconds left. Smuya doesn't have a kit, doesn't have utility. And shooting 1 time with the scout might lead to him getting peeked. A good attempt from Owen Butterfield, but that's all it ends on. 12-2, 10 map rounds in a row for ESC Gaming. A beatdown and a half so far for Fish123. I love to be the positive guy and give teams a chance, because when I began my career as a caster at this point, I had a moment. It was local, though, so not as bad. But essentially, a team was losing 15-0. And after winning 6 rounds in a row, I said, but why are you making the comeback now? Just go lose. And they lost 16-6. So I guess they heard me. That was way back in the day, like 2021. Damn, that's 4 years ago. That's crazy. But let's see. ESC, it's Yugo with the Deagle again. I mean, I don't hype this up. I don't hype this guy up for no reason. There's a reason. I think all of his kills came from the Deagle here. Smuya is there to help. A double kill for the Brit. And can they piggyback off of it into a round win? They have a 3 versus 2. They might have to retake 3 versus 2, but it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Sammy almost lines all of them up, but finally Fish123 take a CT side round. Seven Kick couldn't quite block the smoke. Through it. I mean, hell, it helps him more than it hinders him. Down goes Olymp. Still 2 rifles in play with 2 Tech 9s. The problem here for Fish123, yes, you can mount up the comeback from, like, whatever they were losing. What was it, 12-2? That's not the problem. The problem is, what the hell will you do if you make a single mistake just like this and you give your opponents a 4 versus 3 in a round where they had 2 pistols, now they have 3 rifles, 1 AK and 1 M4. Luckily, 3 players on the side of ESC just fall like flies, and the Tech 9, well, leaves Reiko out to hang a little bit. So 4 rounds for Fish. Three towards ramp for ESC. Oh no, this is one of those rounds that they might lose the game on. Oh no, Red Star falls on the bomb site. Gives over an AK. Luckily they don't have Kevlar to use it properly. But this is one of those rounds where you hold a hand on your forehead and you hope for the best for Fish. Sammy also has timing. Luckily there is a player on short to cover Khan, and Baimi might get peeked from above. Finally, Fish123 are convincingly taking a round. Miko, up close and personal, and through the smoke, it's by me to actually get the kill. He does get traded out by Smuya. There is a player also getting boosted up on shore. That could be a massive surprise, same as Red Star with that secondary op. We know he loves to play it, but they left A almost completely open, and down goes Smuya. This might be the end of the map, folks. It's a 2 versus 3 retake for Yuho and Andu. A low percentage round, especially with that smoke being top con. They have to clear out everything, and Andu nearly wallbangs. Is that Moonwalk on the left? Yes, it was, and he immediately repositions over into Sandwich. 20 seconds left on the bomb. They did pick up 2 kits, and that gives him a massive chance. Andu, the Estonian talent. Just 5 more bullets left in the AK. He needs these insta headshots, and he does connect another one. 2 bullets left in the AK. He just taps the bomb. 10 seconds left. And he gets into a very good angle. The 2 tabs don't connect, and that's GG's. Andu tapped away by Sami, who goes up to 17, 13-5, ESC. Dismantle. And I mean dismantle Fish. This could have been a 13-0, let's be honest. I mean, it shouldn't have been. There was a couple good rounds for Fish. Unfortunately, those couple were like this big of a sample size. Fish123 just got fried and put next to some chips, essentially. On their own map pick, we're going to Nuke. Fish123 actually have a pretty good Nuke, and at this point I'd say they were more consistent on Nuke than on Mirage, which is crazy to say because Mirage is probably their best map, but it was their best map up until the playoffs. They did a great job at defeating Masonic on this map. They beat him 2-0 yesterday. They are a formidable opponent, but now they're facing a Titan, a Demon, a Giant. In about 13 to 14 minutes, we're going to see if this is going to be a 2-0 sweep or are we actually going to get a 3-map banger in the grand finals. You guys stay right with us. We'll be back after the break. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the second map of the Grand Final, Season 34, might end on a nuke. Considering what map is our decider, we might even see the 3-map banger, and Smuya already getting 2 headshots to open up the half, open up the map as well, and open up 2 heads of ESC players. They're gonna try to plant the bomb, but they're actually gonna be successful with it, and look at this flash Handu. That is very, very unfortunate. They are getting some kills back. They do spot him out as well, but Red Star is there, and he's gonna get both. Round number 1 on the board for Fish123, but with the bomb being planted... Two Galils, a Tech 9, and a Mach 10 so far. Sami's probably just going to save as much money as he can, just to get that up as soon as possible. Yeah, it's Kevlar for Sami. Might see a PT-50 or something, but that's about it. Someone's going to get it broken open, and 3 MP9s on op for Red Star. Okay, well, we already know what happens if you buy an op in the second round. Unfortunately for ESC, they don't have deagles, because if they had deagles, that op would already be dead. 7 kick towards ramp. He does have just an MP9. Andu also looking to move up through Squeaky, through the smoke. Andu very deep over towards lobby. There's no chance by me expect this. He might also get killed from top hut, and yeah, it's all him to go down for sure. And now Baimi can look and turn to back around, but Andu still sitting around. It's a second kill for the Estonian. He's looking for the third, which he does find. Leaving Moonwalk to fend for himself. 1 versus 5. ESC just got mauled here in round number 2. They are about to get fully reset as well. Might leave enough money for a couple pistols to get upgraded, but that's going to be it. Moonwalk being cornered by that utility. The bomb is also dropped somewhere where Moonwalk can't quite get it. It's somewhere in the middle of lobby. And yeah, it's right on that corridor towards... Right on the door towards Squeaky. Moonwalk just looking to bait them out. And it's Andu's swing to give him a 4K. His first 4 kills of the game coming here in round number 2. And also a lot of money. Plus a saved Galil never hurts. Especially knowing you're probably going to be up against players who won't even have Kevlar. Maybe 1 or 2 are going to purchase the Kevlar vest, but that's about it. That Galil could be pretty good. He opens up the round nicely. 3 players do still have Kevlar on the side of ESC, so if Smuya is not careful, this M4, if it falls into the hands of the wrong player, he could be screwed, and his whole team could be screwed. Annihilation, otherwise known as Red Star. Drops a nade. Doesn't do much damage. It is Yuho to pick up a frag, and Baimi does get himself an M4. With Kevlar, he could certainly be a threat, unless he runs into Red Star, but this is such a tight angle for Red Star to hold. There's a good chance he can't either react in time, or just nobody even crosses there, and with all him taking lower control, rather control of the lower bomb site, they're going to need to be extra careful, and 2 more players are going to come down through secret. Nobody on the B bomb site itself. ESC have a chance to ruin Fish123 here in the first few rounds. Especially with that massive investment of an op. 7 kick is close. They don't have any utility. They don't have a kit either. And 7 kick does get dinked, but, I mean, retaliates with a dink of his own. Except his dinks are actually fatal. Reiko coming in through single door. There is 1 player coming in through secret for Fish. That is Andu. But it's Baimi to get the first frag here on the side itself. Gets this into a 2 versus 2. One player towards a double door. By me does not expect it. The door was open. I thought it was closed, and Endu would have to make a sound cue, but it's Endu and Red Star in the 2 versus 1, but time ran out! Screw your time, Reiko's got 2 on the Deagle, 3 in total, round number 1 for ESC. And what the F was that? Gotta bite my tongue there, that is disgusting from Reiko. Just tap, tap, and it's done. That one's gonna sting for Fish123. I think time ran out anyway, but the style points for Reiko going through the roof. Up in the hands of Sami, but an up for Smooya as well. Could see the sniper duel happen. Both teams are facing reset. This is going to be a very important round here in the first half, and Endu through 2 nades, falling at his feet. Gets that first kill, but 7kick in the meantime got traded out. Look at the HP. Sami and Reiko have a next to nothing. Reiko, there's a player going heaven, and that is Smooya. 2 players in the lobby by me didn't stand a chance. And just using this passive jump spot, they do still have 2 Molotovs. So as soon as they spot Endu, one should fly over towards him. He only has 3 HP, but he is immediately fake out with the door. Olim just needs a single bullet to kill Endu here, and he does not react at all. Tunnel vision and a half. Endu gets another, and almost a third. So much work done by the Estonian. And now Reiko, 1 versus 3. He needs the ace, and it's going to be impossible to get. Red Star is going to take the secondary op. It's actually Yuho to pick it up. That's certainly going to go into the hands of Red Star. He's loved that secondary op. Deepenate over towards ramp. It's gonna do damage on the 3 players. 7kick, hands full right now, but the M4 holding up so far. Even the A1S doing a great job here, where it would usually struggle those close duels, and, well, Sami actually does get a kill here on the Galil, but it's 7kick to continue shutting them down. 4 kills for 7kick. And 4 rounds for Fish123. The Romanian player doing great work over towards Divider / Splitter. Let's start holding that peak over the smoke, and Endu gets taken out by Moonwalk in the meantime. It's Smooya as well, but once again, the Romanian putting in work. He does pick up the op off the ground immediately. Still, it's a 4 versus 3 for ESC. These guys are very good at using their man advantage to their advantage. Annihilation. Gotta start calling him by the name on the HUD. But it is Red Star to connect. And oh my god, look at this timing. Not only is Red Star dead, but so is most likely Yuho. Nobody ready for it. And Baimi capitalizes massively with the double kill. Now they're actually going to go maybe towards 7kick, or no. They choose the other option of going back into ramp, or do they? Sami, he has the bomb. But 7kick. Down into the vent, and he misses. Off of the ladder. That's round number 2 for ESC. Unfortunate. 7 Kick had 12 kills on map 1, and if you need headshots, he actually had a 9. He was the only positive rated player for Fish. Single up this time for Fish123. Not enough money to get both, and it's Andy to fall. A very important player throughout these last few games of the season for Fish123. But everybody have to put in work on the side of Fish if they want that third map. Ooh, Red Star? That seemed like a kill on Reiko for sure. Reiko, was that 97 and 4? That is... yeah, it's very unfortunate. 7 Kick out in the middle of nowhere. Does need both, and he actually does get him. Same is here. That's a tag of like 50 HP with the op, and he does cross into window of the control room, getting held here by Smuya, who's much quicker on the trigger. Jaime thrusted into a 1v3, 30 seconds left. Smuya and 7 Kick both on double kills, and a very good angle here for 7 Kick. Nearly gets caught out. Actually, that's Yuko, I believe. 7 Kick on top of the site, and look at the awareness from Baimi. Luckily for 7 Kick, he did so much damage with the dink. It's easy cleanup for Yuko. And the 5-2 lead for Fish123. Just some small arms for 3 players, and then Maneke and the Galil for Sami and Reiko. 2 Mac 10s and a Tech 9. It's not looking great at the beginning of round number 8. Andy with that quick frag onto Olymp. And not much damage done to these members of Fish123. The team kill comes out from Baimi. But Red Star would have had the lineup anyway. Just a little bit unfortunate that he taps the back of his teammate's head. Moonwalk. About to peek the edge of that smoke with the Deagle. Olymp goes down in the meantime, but it's actually Moonwalk. Body shots enough. The takedown and do Reiko with the Deagle as well. Red Star is in trouble. Moonwalk making the best of this Deagle. Come through and shine. Luckily, 7 Kick catches Sami running in the middle of nowhere. Gives Yuko and himself a great chance. Moonwalk has Kevlar, but he's only on 50 HP. Baimi is full, but no Kevlar to speak of. Next round is a bye anyway for ESC, so any kill here is their pure pleasure and a bonus. Plus some massive economic damage. Yuko did drop into the vent and immediately going towards double door. He's not gonna deny the plant, but he should catch Baimi right away, or maybe not. The hesitation to peek gets him killed. Baimi has a chance to steal this one away. 7 Kick already crossing, and he has no idea if he's over towards window. Baimi wins it. 1v2 in the third for ESC Gaming. These Deagles are treacherous to play against, especially in the hands of the Polish players. My goodness. This is painful, painful, painful to watch. And once again, it's Fish123 spending all their money, but this time they don't have an op, and this is a hit towards A. Moonwalk, a lot of damage done, but look at the crunch coming into lobby. They might get flanked quickly. Hot control fully belonging to Fish123, and Andu now swinging 7-kick on the flank. What is happening? Samuya popped out of the vent there for a second and took down By Me. Now it's Sammy. Minute 15 on the clock. He has enough time to walk the Mirage and back and still have enough time left to plant a bomb. Smuya's on the flank here through lobby. Sammy should be dead. Unless Smuya... well, doesn't react in time. 3 bullets left in that AK. Sammy does get the time to reload it. And is he gonna hard clear Andu here? No way, this game sense is insane from Sammy! I can't believe it! Another one! This time off the back of 4 kills for Sammy. The Polish team again doing the impossible. Or rather, the Polish players. Because these are not team efforts, these are 1vx situations that you can't afford to be losing when you're a map down in the grand final. And Fish did that 2 times in a row. ESC are making it happen, but boy are Fish giving them all the chances they need, and Reiko just fully balls to the wall to A, and Andu shuts them all down. 3 kills on the MP9, I can't believe it, but 3 players are on the flank. This could be great, could be horrendous. I don't think they're going to be expecting a flank worth of 3 players here, and Olympus dead. Now it's time for Sammy to shine again. Another potential 4K, which 7-kick does not allow. 2 kills for the Romanian, 3 for the Estonian. And at least a minimal lead at the half, but look at the money for ESC. They have nothing. A single AK, a single Galil, 2 Mac-10s in attack. Deja vu. For sure of that buy a couple rounds ago. And considering how many of these rounds came from clutches from ESC, actually Fish are doing a great job throughout this entire half. They do get traded back and forth. It's a 2 versus 2, a 2v1. 7-kick. Can't be the hero again. Reiko, wide swing by me, and Reiko both with double kills. 7-kick and Andu ending in the half with 15 and 14. Only 2 players in the double digits for both sides, but 10 frags for both By Me and Reiko. Five rounds at the half for ESC. All they need is pistol to essentially tie this up, but Fish123 had a very good pistol round here. Smuya got 2 kills at the beginning of the map, if you remember. 2 1-taps for Smuya. Lining himself up here for a smoke. Can't really see from his POV what he's going to be throwing. That should be the top mini smoke. That buys a lot of space over towards outside, and an A split being set up. Should be 3 players on A for ESC Gaming, but I did see someone rotate back. Might even be 4 right now. That could be quickly on the bomb site itself. This could be phenomenal for ESC Gaming. All they have to do is stay put. It's a 1-for-1 trade on the bomb site itself, but Red Star can't connect. By Me swinging out, and it's only Andu and 7-kick left. Now just the Estonian. 1 versus 4. And Andu can't connect on the first, but he sure does connect on 3! 40 HP left for Andu. It's Sammy here up against him. The Glock with 4 bullets left. Oh man, would that have been a clutch. And dude, that is phenomenal work. Unfortunately, not enough. But man, that, if we're talking about shaking the cage and shaking up the side of ESC, Andu, no chill. Look at the buy for Fish. 2 Deegs, a Tech, a Mac 10, and a Galil. And now they're gonna push forward towards Holland, who doesn't even get a single one. Sammy is here looking to make a correction, and well, he does get one. Some extra damage done there onto Yuko to soften him up. And look at this angle for Baimi. The Molotov not even gonna touch him. Might be a little hot at the top of his toes. Moonwalk falls, but the bomb does get denied. Sammy can't quite get that second kill. They're fighting tooth and nail here. Fish have a chance. Another 1-for-1 trade, and Reiko! That was very close. 18 HP left for the pole. Can't quite find the M4. It's gonna have to be a Galil getting saved over. A good attempt by Fish123. So much done. Reiko aggressive. It's a good way to get punished. And look at the buy on the side of Fish. I mean, they killed so many players, they know that they can force again. Although it's just a matter of who's going to win 2 in a row before these force buy wars are over and one team has to eco. Smoya does get the first and Andu with another. 2 kills given up by ESC. Sammy can't connect. Luckily, the M4 is still in heaven. It did not drop down, but Baimi with this 1 kill getting wallbang through that hot area, and Olymp left alone, 70 HP. Has to look to get the hell out of there. Does run down, and, well, does run down Red Star, but not enough to kill him. Yuho, there's a player right in front of him. Olymp just gonna run right back. Reiko looking to push out through the smoke and flank them into secret. That is a good play being made by Reiko, up until he gets shot in the head by Andu. With Olymp taking this right towards ramp, they relieve a lot of pressure towards the ramp area. Actually, they relieve all of it. And Moonwalk. That's a nasty, nasty headshot. How many times did I tell you these guys are sick with pistols? Double door open. Just looking to bait someone out, but nobody is on the B-bomb site for ESC. They're leaving it to the retake. Smuya, the struggles for Fish123 continue. He did get one, but yeah, it's hard to spray with the Galil. 25-ish seconds left. Annihilation. Annihilates Sammy. Red Star's alter ego putting in work this map, and Baimi does get the 1-for-1 trade. Olymp has a chance up against Andu, who's on a double kill already, his 22nd of the game, and Olymp just swings out. Imagine if Andu hits that wall jumping. Fish123 have been fully reset. Actually, no, they haven't. They still have money, everybody except Yuho. Molly to try and deny those early cross smokes. Unfortunately for ESC, that creativity will not go rewarded because Fish123 don't have enough money for the cross smokes. They did throw the top of mini smoke, but it didn't bloom down far enough by me. Does do enough here. I heard a dink come out there somewhere. Moonwalk. MP9. And ESC might be on their way to their 9th round. It's an MP9 and an AK up against 2 AKs. But in the position Moonwalk is in currently. Red Star just gets deleted. Moonwalk lasering people with this MP9, swinging out again, doing a lot of damage to Smooya. And Smooya is about to fall into the clutches of Olymp, who gets jump scared. But 9 on the board for ESC. Break goes aggressive over towards outside again. Not having the greatest game so far, 12 and 14, but ESC even having a couple players in the negative. Reiko! Well, if you guys ever wanted to hear a caster curse, that's exactly what it is. Mention someone's having a bad game and they get a 3-man spray down with the M4A1S. Sammy shuts the last 2 down for the full house. And now it's just Olymp left in the single digits, and he's on 9 for ESC. A 10-8 lead. And if you look at the money on the side of Fish, they have to go Armor Tech 9. Aggressive swing from Olymp. Looking to come into the double digits himself. In the meantime, it's by me and Moonwalk. 2 kills, and look at the immediate burst of confidence for ESC. Red Star is gonna maybe keep them a little bit under control. I'm going back towards Mini. There is a player on top of him. The smoke is not gonna impact him, so that's not a sound cue that they can use against them. Olymp and Moonwalk. The tandem towards outside, but Olymp in the middle of nowhere. Who the hell swings like that? I mean, yes, they had information, but Olymp is just insane. Looking for more, and he does get 3. 12 on the board for Olymp. I told you this guy didn't want to be in the single digits for too long, and well, round number 19 blesses him with some more frags, 3 in total. And now everybody are starting to wake up on the side of ESC, and it might be a bit too late for Fish to try and mount up another comeback. They've fought heroically, but it does not feel like a map they can win. Moonwalk. Top of hut, and they don't clear it. Moonwalk gets 2, 3. Looking for the 4th with the tech, he's not gonna get it, but the damage has been done. Red Star has to line him up, and it's actually left in a 1v1. Yuho against Olymp. All eyes on these 2 players. Poland versus Finland. And Yuho has the upper hand right now with the bomb being on his back. And Olymp still staying on the A bomb site. Slowly but surely, Olymp might start being worried about that B bomb site. Yuho knife out, and well, he is correct to do that. Obviously, he doesn't know what we know. We might even see just a tap of the bomb first, because he is very paranoid, and no, Yuho decides to stick it all the way. Puts Olymp on a timer. Olymp has a nade and a flash. Most importantly, he has a kit and full HP. AK versus AK. But Yuho's has only 9 bullets. How many will he need to dispatch of Olymp? Just 1. 3 for Yuho out of like a 2 versus 5. Fish managed to pull off their 9th round. And the heroics come through when needed most. So with them winning their 9th, they put the ESC Gaming's economy on sort of a timer, but the timer doesn't tick with time itself, it ticks with rounds lost. If ESC lose this, they have a $1,900 and half the full eco. Essentially, this round could bring Fish into a completely tied-up scoreline. I mean, with some early damage taken, the unconfirmed damage always welcome, and I can't believe it. It's almost as if the smokes aren't even there for Reiko and Sammy, who did so much damage through it. Red Star, he had a couple good rounds in a row. And it's been horror for Fish. Semikick does pull off a frag onto Bymin. Look at the lineup for Moonwalk. They're coming out through the doors. Moonwalk gets another dink. Two phenomenal players, but in a 2 versus 3, doesn't really matter how good you are. You mostly need the opponents to screw up, but Smooya, this smoke gives him so much space to work with. He might even catch Olymp overextending. The head is right there. It's presented to Smooya, but he hesitates. Does get the kill. And Sammy falls as well to Yuho. It's only Reiko left. He has 2 kills already, needs 4 in total. The op shot does miss. Reiko looking to swing back. He should get peeked from the site itself. It's Smooya to shut it down. 4 kills between Yuho and Smooya, fully resetting ESC. And that's a chance for Fish. We're most likely going to be looking at 24 rounds of Counter-Strike, if not more. Utility over towards credit card. 4 USPs and a Deagle. In which universe does Doctor Strange need to go? It is Doctor Strange who goes through universe, right? I don't watch movies or series much. For all you Marvel fans that are probably rolling around in pain for me not knowing it, but should be him. How many alternate universes do you have to go through for ESC to win this round? Because, goddamn, is this looking impossible? Are Fish gonna go B? There's no way that stacking double door in control room at the start of the round is about to potentially work out for ESC. And they see nothing, they see the broken window, but they might just think that they already went over through secret and towards outside. These players are gonna start running forward with the pistols, but Red Star shuts 3 down. And most likely ends the round in the favor of Fish. The Deagle not gonna get anything. 11-11. I told you guys we're gonna be looking at 24 rounds of Counter-Strike one way or the other. We get a full buy here for ESC. MP9 for Moonwalk, 4 M4s around it, but Fish, they have so much more utility and the better weaponry. Off for Smooya as well, it is the T side, so not the best position for it, or just situation to have an op in, but Reiko getting tested lower, and he passes with flying colors. Does reload in front of Smooya's crosser, but that should be enough. ESC in a 4 versus 2, but it is Andu and Smooya, the 2 best players for Fish. Now just Smooya, and now it's nobody. 12-11, ESC. 1 round away from becoming champions. A do-or-die situation for Fish123. It's overtime or bust for the international roster. Potentially the entire season ends here. Round 24 on Nuke. Up for Sammy. 2 AKs and 2 M4s on the side of ESC. Fish. 4 AKs and a Galil. Some early damage taken by Andu. 7kick also stepping into the Molotov. Rushing forward. They need this kill. And they rip away by me from the bomb site. It's Moonwalk again, but he gets 2. A 2-for-2 trade in total. Bolale overextends and he makes a mistake. These are things that can cost you the entire game. If they go to OT, it's still anyone's map, but Reiko keeping things fair. It's a 2 versus 2. Reiko continues forward, but Smuya absolutely nails him. 20 frags for the British player. It's just Sammy. 1 versus 2. He's been having a very rough map. One player is over towards the CT vent, and he does peek into Sammy. Red Star gets us OT. It's 12-12. And we're going to overtime. Overtime underway, and Olympus on the secondary op. No ops for Fish. I think Smuya just realized it might be better to just roll with the AK. Take that extra rifle. Have some more pressure when it comes to aggressive plays. And speaking of aggression, just running into the A bomb site. It's a 2-for-1 in the favor of Fish, but Reiko is still here and he's fighting tooth and nail. Gets another. Reiko again with the heroics. And those random multi-kills are really keeping ESC afloat. In situations like this, Smuya's on 4 health. Red Star cannot peek any angle. There's still a smoke here, but Smuya managed to tuck away towards the T-vent. And Olymp finds the frag onto Red Star. Sammy gets caught out by Smuya. It's just a single bullet to take him out, and Olymp has a nade and a smoke. Smoke thrown on the bomb site. Smuya swinging out. The op is there. He has to go with the pistol. Or maybe Olymp just takes the op. Takes 2 kills with it. And we pretend that he's the primary op for ESC. No op again for Fish. Smuya just not feeling it. And we saw it of all the people, Olymp go along with the sniper. Reiko through the smoke. Again, it's Reiko causing so much trouble. Olymp Let's get out in time. Nade behind them as well. That is going to do some decent damage onto 3 different players. Olymp with the aggressive play. Almost gets rewarded with 2 kills, but does get a 1-for-1, which is probably the most important thing here. A lot of damage being done to members of Fish before they even come out into the bomb site by me here. And with the trade, he falls as well, and it's all Smooya. Sammy doesn't allow him an attempt at the 1v2. And gets 14 on the board for ESC. This just feels like an extension to the struggles of Fish123. This just feels like ESC wanted to test how much gas is really in Fish123's tank. And Sammy, well, you know, he loves these aggressive plays, but how aggressive is he gonna get? Red Star spamming the smoke. It's Sammy going 1-for-1, and look at Reiko's position. Will it be another multi-kill? It won't be, but Smooya left with 15. 2 HEs is still in the hands of ESC players, and one of them might find its way randomly to Smooya. Luckily, he tucks away towards Useless, and he's still holding the circle, but Moonwalk is lightning fast. Team Ace for ESC Gaming in the last round of the first half of the first OT. 25, 20, 22, 17, and 14 are the scores for ESC Gaming's players. Andu has 28, Smooya and 24. Red Star and 7kick on 18 both, and Yuho on 17. The pressure on. Fish need 3 more rounds to keep their season alive. Red Star holding the jump peek, and with the single scope, usually an op might double for this, but Red Star, he's not the primary op. Is he about to get a 3-man collab? That was close to being a hit. Now that they've heard the op, ring off a shot, Moonwalk. It's another wallbang for Red Star. Smokes don't exist for ESC. For Red Star, that box is just not there. And with this smoke, they can cross into red safely. They still need the 2 cross smokes. 2 ops this time on the defense for Fish. Nade out, but they've already crossed into secret. Somebody has to be down on B, and it's 7kick. Defensive smoke, and they're so deep that they can't go through it without getting taken down. Unfortunately, just a 1-for-1, but one player is already here up on the rafters. It's Smooya with the op. And combat op and a half. There's going to be a lot of pressure put onto Smooya's shoulders. He continues going forward with the op, exploring the B-bomb site. Nobody is looking up. Counter-Strike players never look up. Buy Me pays the ultimate price. The 5-7 comes out. But it's Sammy and Reiko with 2 kills back, and now it's a 2 versus 2. The nade doesn't connect. Sammy making so much noise. Yuko, easiest kill of the map. But Reiko trades it instantly. Reiko swinging out, but he missed his chance. Reiko needs the 4K, and Red Star has the op, and the rifle would be so much better for this situation. He swings out on the other side. Reiko tunnel visions. And it's 13 for Fish. Somebody should hit Red Star in the face for not having a kit in overtime. That's also something that should be done in Fish123's camp. Luckily, he had enough time. Go get a kit, you crazy, crazy man. Double up again. 2 ops, and they need 2 rounds. And Red Star putting up 20 on the board. ESC just need 1 slip-up from the side of Fish to win this game and win this season, and is this it? Moonwalk takes 2. But 7kick over towards ramp. He gets 1. If he gets the second, he might secure the round here for Fish123, but that does not happen. The man advantage sticks around for ESC Gaming, albeit Moonwalk is on 4 HP. And Nuke, he has to horde clear this, he doesn't. And who else will it be but Smooya? To be left in a 1 versus 3. The 5-7 will be good enough for at least one kill here, but the Molotov falls on top of him. He goes forward. He spotted the player heaven. He is about to hold it. Another nade comes out. Smooya left with 60. Smokes in front of himself, gives himself some space and cover from By Me. By Me, speaking of him, he's going around the smoke. Smooya ready for it, and the flick connects. But it's over. It's all over. ESC Gaming 16-13, 2-0. Or your Season 34 United21 champions. And the team to never lose a map here in this season is ESC Gaming. 2-0 in the group stage with both wins being 2-0. And then the full clean out of the playoffs. 2-0 victory against the Basement Boys. 2-0 victory against Fish. 2-0 against Masonic. And today, again against Fish, 2-0. It was even closer this time on one map than last time. It was a 13-11 victory on Mirage, this time on Nuke. We saw overtime. We nearly saw more of it if Smooya got that clutch off. But it just wasn't meant to be for Fish this season. ESC, the Cinderella story, is complete. Not a single map lost. And all the hearts won for ESC Gaming. Congratulations to the Polish team for winning. Of course, here and, well, can't even call Fish123 the losers of today. They get second place. And hell, $3,000 is not that bad. $6,000 for ESC Gaming and $1,000 for Masonic, who got third place. Also, honorable mention to Mana Esports, who played a phenomenal season and got fourth. Everybody else are outside, of course, of that top 4, and that is it for this entire season. I'll see you guys in Season 35. Hopefully that's going to be in about a week. As you guys know how often these tournaments are right after each other. But for the last time this season, my name is Redul. Thanks for watching, and from the entire United21 team, I wish you a pleasant rest of your day. See you guys next season.